Welcome back, Dream Chasers. We're back in StoneBlock 4. I'm SilentKain, and we're back here in the game. Um, you know, we had a bit of an error, a small error, tiny error. Well, a bit of an, I don't know, whatever you want to call it. So, unfortunately, I had to roll back a little bit of what I was up to. So you'll notice this is slightly updated and changed. And then for my equipment, nothing much really has changed here. I made sure to get myself a magnet because that's a pain in the butt and stuff like that. We're starting to get our chicken seeds and stuff like that here, so we're going to work on that just slowly here. Um, and yeah, all the chickens and stuff and cows over here. And we got just the one cow over here, this one magical beast here. It is a molten ender cow. And we go, nope. There we go. Reason why is he here like this? Well, because if you end up if you end up getting this stuff, molten ender, as the name as the name implies, it's hot. It's hot and lights the cow on fire. But if he's standing in water, he doesn't light on fire. So he has to be in enough water that he doesn't get lit on fire. So there's that. And then in here we can just dump the lava. Bloop. So you can see it here. Now it's in there. And it's got 8 pearls. We made ourselves this plate. And this thing just automatically dumps that in there. That was just great. And then it just dumps it in here. And you can also see we've made some steel plates in case I need them. We just have the plates hanging around in here with sticks and stuff like that. And then we've made our enrichment chamber and crusher and the metallurgy fusers. We made an extra block of this goodness because, well, we're slowly charging up our pocket thing, which is slowly charging up like this. Now we got 14 damage. I suppose we could, you know what? I didn't even think about this. Can we put you in here? Where'd you go? Oh, okay. Nope. You will not go in there. Can you get enchanted? That's a good question. You can get enchanted. Sweeping edge, unbreaking. Who knows what that is? Okay. But yeah, okay. Sweeping edge actually would be pretty good. I can always disenchant that. Yeah, actually, that's pretty cool. Sweeping edge just lets you do damage to all enemies, more of its original damage and stuff like that. So yeah, damage ratio. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. All right, so I may be using this guy, but you have to wait for him to kind of charge up. And this guy, he's pushing out. What's in? Press and enable. I guess he is enabled. Hold shift for details. So, I think if I right click, I think he's still burning. So, you can see a burn speed multiplier times 2. And the reason for that is because I've been chunking in a lot of dire fuel. Loot bee. There you are. Stay here, you turd. Loot bee. Oh. Okay, well, what did I get? I got a crystal chest and a feather. That's nice. Okay. Well, that's cool. Well, you know what we're going to do with the crystal chest? We're going to take this. We're going to make a mess here. Nope. Yeah. That, and then put all those in there and stuff. Great. Okay, good. Now we have lots of space whenever we want to put a bunch of stuff in there. I don't think glass can get recooked. Excellent. Okay, great. So anyways, yeah, so that's what we've been up to. Getting a few things kind of taken care of here and there. So right now we're going to go and we'll update my little quest here. So check on things. I killed a goat, good old goat, and it got me this flux dust. Apparently I need a bit of this stuff. I don't even have the flux dust, so yeah, from the quantum goat. Okay, yeah, as you can see, there it is. There's the things, teleport core. I don't know what these. These do. I don't see the point of this thing. Oh, it's a type of song? Cool. Everlasting Beef. That's fun. Quantum Bubble. Enchanter's Horn. I don't know what that does, but neat. Bramble Thorn. A unique effect. Okay, whatever. We're not going to stay on that for right now, so that's cool. And some stuff here. So, yeah. I believe there was another way of getting Quantum Flux. Yeah. Or Flux Dust. They may have removed that. Let's see. Gearing up. Yada yada yada. Power. Yeah. Lava generators. These ones aren't very good. Just gonna say that right now. Also, yes, we did our mechanism stuff. We got our casing, a couple dollars there. We got our enchantment chamber, not enchantment chamber, and the crush. This is enrichment chamber. And power furnace, we won't need that. And electrolytic separator, we will need that eventually. Power, right, so let's just grab that $5. Generating resources. Oh, and we got our special cow. That's the one we showed off a few moments ago. Now, what was the other thing I was going to look at here? General tech. Right. Actually, additions. And soul sand. Okay, right. You gotta get soul sand for my black quartz dust, which is cool. Ender IO, which is grains of infinity. To get grains of infinity in this pack, you obtain grains of infinity by throwing gravel into fire. Okay. And I'm not sure what I would want from that stuff for Ender IO, but that's fine. Now, if I feel like it, but an experience. The Precision Dispeller allows a selective stripping of unwanted enchantments from items, and you can remove curses at the cost of 30 levels. Wow. Yeah, okay. Interesting. I have to remember to come back to that. Cognitive Flux, Soul Sand, and some other jazz. Right, so we're going to come back to those ones for sure. And something I didn't realize when I brought up the map is that these are the rings. It was described earlier, but I didn't realize that. And these rings, as cool as they are, they allow you to mine out farther and stuff. Thanks for your ahine, okay? But I don't need all that. Okay. So, map, not map. Right, we got $210. We should probably go check out what we gotta do with those, but I was gonna go play with my seeds first here, because we're gonna do that. And then we're gonna go explore. So I found out you can just plant the crap out of these. Now I don't believe you really need to have an enormous amount of this. Like, you always have some, but... And then I'll just chuck these in here. Cool. Cool. Okay, and then next, so now we got a bunch of that. We want to get ourselves. I think the quest also lets you have this, but I want to make sure I got a breeder. So I need a chicken stick, and one of these. Alright, chicken stick. Yoink. And then let's get ourselves a breeder. Got it. Nice. Let's put that over here. Okay. Put it over here. So this allows us to put some seeds in here and allows us to breed up a chicken. So, and we can make a water chicken. Alright, and we also need a stone chicken. Which is, now why do we want a stone chicken? We want to get to a netherrack chicken. Now, do we need a netherrack? Not exactly. I think I got some accidentally a little while ago. I think I put it in here somewhere. Maybe I did. I don't know what I did with it. It's gone. Yeah, put it in one of the blocks here. No? Anyways, okay. So yeah, we're definitely gonna do that. Now we'll see. I think I was gonna do this hammer efficiency 1. It's lovely. But I really don't need that. Now let's go grab some buckets, and then we'll go make another bucket. By the way, if you're wondering how am I crafting so super quick like this, is crafting on a stick. So if I just grab this, there's my crafting on a stick. Okay, so we got our bucket, and we're gonna get our water chicken, which is just a, I think it's any old chicken. Yeah, any old chicken plus chicken soul. Chicken soul. All right, so let's go grab water. I moved this over here. Apparently infinite water is a thing in this one, so you never have to worry about that. And then let's get this out of the way. That out of the way. Now we need to make another chicken stick, which is lovely. That. No, that. Okay. Stick, and then feather, and then... Right, stick, feather, and then egg? Okay. Well, there we go. Apparently I can do that right now. Cool. Oh, we got another generating resources. Thank you. Thanks for $2. How hard is it to make this thing? It doesn't look hard at all, actually. It's just the blaze rods, which you don't really have access to yet. But I do want it. So we'll get back to that. So I just need some regular ass chickens. Regular ass chickens. I don't like the lighting. There's a lighting glitch that happened in my recent update, whatever it was. It's really noisy. There we go. Alright, give me that. Water chicken! Okay, so we're gonna stick you in there. And then need our stone chicken, which comes from a gray chicken. Right, okay. And then, so it's, and a gray chicken is just made. We just need to make gray dye. So how do we get gray dye? Well, we need to get something gray, which is black. Gray chicken. Doesn't won't tell me. Gray dye. Alright, so we need to get black dye. Black dye comes from a variety of things. You can get it from ink sacs, you can get it from these things. Grind out the chicken itself, this is great. There we go. So, charcoal and coal. Possible ways. Cutting board. There we go. We can smash up some coal. I think, yeah, that's how I did it last time. I had a little bit behind the camera here. I'd already actually done this once. There's that. Alright, how much was that? A lot. Awesome. Not sure where else I'm going to keep this dye. Yeah, I'm going to keep it in here. Right. We're going to go grab some bone meal. I'm going to grab 2. I think this and this. That's gray, and then there's light gray. Awesome. I think I need to make a lot of gray though, actually. So I think you gotta dye a bunch of the eggs. So let's grab a bit of this. Let's go with 8. And then that. Some gray eggs. Awesome. Alright, that should get me my gray chicken. And you guys, yeah, let's get rid of you guys. You guys are being a pain, causing lag on my system. This is how we level up. No, it's not. This is definitely not. But I will say it's a great way to get some food. Hey, look, the Wandering Trader's back. Good. Alright, good. Okay, that'll do for now. 42 chicken. Oh boy, I have not eaten it yet. What? Well, I should snack on that. There we go. Eat it now. Alright, let's see about this guy. Yeah, there we go. And he shows up and full glory. Get over here. There we go. Amazing. Oh, we got an extra chest here, so we'll just put that over here, because you guys are crazy. Alright, we got ourselves our stone chicken. I don't need that. Stone chicken. What can we do with stone chickens? We get all sorts of weird things. Iron chicken, nether quartz chicken. Okay, cool. So we need a few of these, actually. Let's actually make a few of them. Do they stack? That's a good question. They do. They do stack. That's cool. Okay. Alright, so we got our stone chicken. And then we got dust chicken, gravel chicken, other stone, netherrack. So we need a red chicken. Then we can get our netherrack. Let's go get a red chicken. The red chicken. Red is very easy because we just need some red dye. Don't need this. I'm sure what I'm gonna do with all these eggs in my pocket. But I've got a lot of eggs. Actually, why don't we cook a few eggs? Boop. Make some egg sandwiches. Also, we can cook some chicken while we're at it. Alright. So I had some food. Yeah, there it is. And don't you worry. We just got those. Some red. And some red. Cool. Let's see. There we go. Chicken. Alright, so stone chicken. Now to get my netherrack, we needed, I think, except it's tier 1 or higher. Okay. Oh, look at that. We got. Oh, that's gray chicken. Yeah, get out of here. Okay, gray chicken. There we go. Okay, there we go. Put those away. Awesome. There we go. Netherrack chicken. Okay. So put one in here in case I need that for later. There we go. So netherrack. So you put it in a roost with tier 2 seeds or higher, and then you get your netherrack. Okay. So I don't think I need any more of those, but I'll take another one of these. And I'll put that there. There's my roost. I don't need normal chicken in there. You can just get out. Get out. You guys can hang out in here. Actually, you know what? You don't need to be in there at all. You guys can hang out in here. I'll put my red eggs in there in case I want them for something. So now we need to get this soul 2. And now a soul 2 comes from a couple of tier 2. Oh, okay, well this will work. A tier 2 chicken. So I have a tier 2 chicken. There we go. We've got one. Actually, why don't we grab it's gray. Well, you're tier 2 as well. Okay, so there we go. There we go. Because why? Because not yet eaten. Okay. So now we got this stuff. We don't need this anymore. Just get rid of that. Control access point. I do want that for later. Okay. We don't need a water chicken. Don't need that. Don't need stone. Don't need gray. All right. We got a list of things we want. So we need the tier 1, some lapis, and just that. So let's go get it. How are you guys doing? Oh, you're out of that stuff. Oh no. Oh dear. What will we do? So some lapis. There you go. 4 of those, and that should be good. And we get some seeds. Okay. Meow. We go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we just. High bus speeds. Insane. Okay, thanks. I don't think I need to hang on to these for the most part. I think I'll just put them away. Right there. I won't take a set. As well as we'll get rid of the tier 1s. Okay. Let's put away the dies for now. Okay. And then there's my netherrack chicken. Boom. Alright, so that's not bad, right? And then we got supply of things. So while we're waiting here, let's go. So obviously we're gonna need to be able to pipe some of that into this guy automatically, or this one, I don't really care which, and see where that goes. We also need, what do we need? We need you, and I think it's copper. There we go. Control C. We got our feather. We got our stick. Copper. Copper stick. There we go. Poof. Thanks. Come back for that in a sec. And there. Awesome. Away you go. Cool. Now we could make more enhanced brushes, I think. Right, there's a reinforced brush. Right. So, yeah, we can make the mysterious scrap metal, but we need it from a monster. And then some stone, some gem-infused slates, which is not hard. That's deep slate, gem dust. Yeah, we could get around with that. Okay, but let's put away our junk for now. Let's come back over here. There we go. So we got boom. So, can you do anything with this? No, unfortunately not. You're stuck. So that's pretty cool. You got a nice buildup of sand. This is a nice setup. Really is. Okay. So we can't do anything with this directly. Unless I can do something. Unearther. Okay. What's this one? Journeyman. I'm Journeyman, aren't I? Yep. I do have 50 arrows. Let's go grab that. Should we get myself a better stick, but there we go. And that's pretty awesome. Poof! That's it. That's all I got. 5? Got lots of sulfur. What do you do with sulfur? make it into industrial fertilizer. That's cool. Gunpowder. Smelt into sulfur gems. Okay, and herbicide. That's neat. I'm not sure how to need that. Okay. What do we do with this? Anything? More sulfur dust. Not really. Nah, it just looks pretty. Okay. So sulfur tends to be used for mostly just easium. Yeah. Fertilizer and gunpowder. If you really want some gunpowder. There might be some other uses that I'm just not seeing. Industrial fertilizer, growth modifier, that's neat. Okay. Now, but for the time being, it's gonna have to kind of live somewhere useless. So yeah, that's where you'll live. That was interesting, but it did mean I got more blaze powder. Blaze powder, pretty useful. Generator resources. What do I got in here? Oh yeah, my chicken. Thanks. And oh, I did get a museum. Not sure what to do with that exactly. You can hang out here in my magic's chest. I don't know why I got chicken in there. Did not have chicken in there. Okay. That's still rocking. Still pumping this. Is it? Nah, you need 80 million. It ain't gonna get anywhere quick. But yeah, whatever. Okay, let's drop off some of these eggs because that's just not useful. And then we're gonna do this bow. I don't know, maybe I'll find a reason for the bow, but put it in here as equipment. I might use it for a crafting recipe. There's this bow. This is neat. Alright. Armor pierce, arrow damage. Yeah. Alright. Let's get rid of this. This. This for now. This one. So, right, we're gonna go make ourselves a diamond hammer. Because actually I made two. Because we're gonna go mining. Like I said, didn't realize it, but you can actually go mining out farther, and then you can find the different biomes out here. And I didn't know that. So that's kind of what we're gonna do. Oh my god. Oh, I got lucky. Get the hell out of here. Oh, cool. Whatever this is. Teleporting core. Neat. Alright, well, we'll throw that. Yeah, we got our magic stuff here, and yeah, teleporting core. That sounds interesting. Go in there. Cool. Get ourselves some sticks. 6 of those. And then I think it's this way, like this. Yeah, there we go. Grab a couple of those. All right. Cool. And can we give those a little bit of an upgrade? Unbreaking. No, we're gonna go with efficiency. Yay. Unbreaking. Efficiency. Why efficiency? Because we might as well make them go faster. Okay. And then let's get this. Up, up, up. Good job, me. There. So let's take a look at our quests here real quick. All right. So shaping obsidian, we got to get some obsidian plates, which I didn't do, which I could do very quickly, and then I got the chicken. So I should probably do that. Just been lazy. Let's see. I don't know how many plates we'll get out of this, so we'll just leave it as that. First thing, we take this off. Boop. Take that out. Go grab our plates. Not sure what I want the obsidian plates for, but it's what I'll do. Because it's not blue, I know it's going to be cooking, so that's cool. And then again, let's go back here, quest. So we'll get that in just a heartbeat. Next, we're going to go with these guys here. This is the brass ingots and brass casings. That means we're going to go into create. So let's get this, figure out whatever this is supposed to be. Might be nice to make this guy. Which is this, which we know that is grains of infinity. Can be either by campfire or fire block. Right, and you're throwing gravel into a fire. Awesome. I like the fact I'm just throwing fuel into this thing, which is just dumping it into here. It doesn't go anywhere useful. Okay, so let's go grab some gravel. Half stack. Nice. And then we need a fire, so we need a flint and steel. Steel, do I have it in my inventory? Yes, I do. And grab one of these. Grab you. Is it tier 1? No? No, it's tier 2. Yep. There we go. Alright. Because I don't need to have a fire in my base. There you go. You live there now. Thanks. Ender.io. Okay, buckets can go away. You can go away for now, and you can go away. You can hang out here, and you can go up there now with my bow that I don't need. Arrows. Okay. So need to make this. Need some iron. I actually got a whole bunch of iron over here, right? Yeah, I do. So that we're gonna make at least 3 of these because I'm not sure what else we'll need those for, but okay. And then need some iron gears. So we need 2 of those. Need some obsidian. Which reminds me. That's melted. Go make me some plates. I'm not sure how much it's going to get me for plates, but there we go. We finished that quest. Chicken! Lava chicken! Alright, let's go put the lava chicken away, because Not sure what to do with him. Cool. All right, so this one you can see it didn't quite get a full plate, right? And I don't really care about a piece of a plate, right? It's not very important. There you go. There you go. So we'll put those in there until I need plates for some reason. I'm not sure what I need them for, but yeah. Let's go in here. Let's go grab some more iron. Just have that ready. That. General tech, what am I giving? Ah, yes. Those. Alloy, smelter. That's what we're making. So we need some furnaces, those, and obsidian. There we go. We'll grab some furnaces. And it should be good. There we go. Amazing. Alloy, smelter. And in here, grab a little bit of power. Boop. Perfect. Oh, and we need a capacitor. There we go. Base capacitor. Actually, was it for that one? Energetic alloy? Oh, I could make that. Because I killed a witch. And that gave me some... Yeah, my one blaze powder. Or glowstone. That's what it was. Okay. But that'll be a pretty good use of it for first stop. Alright, let's go grab a stack of that. Let's go put my furnaces away. Don't need those anymore. Yeah, guess I'll put these over here. Not sure what I'll use them for. Hopefully I remember I got them in here. Maybe I will. Maybe. Not sure. Don't think I'm gonna leave steel in there. Or gold. This was supposed to be my metals chest, but it's not. Okay. So this guy, I need some gold nuggets and some copper. Awesome. So we're gonna start with this. Oh, now he's got something going on, so we need to make this stuff, which is gold and redstone. Actually, how much of that do I get? I get one. So it's not worth making because I've only got one. Dang. Oh well. Well, that's where that guy lives then. Okay. There we go. Put all that stuff away. Now, what are my recipes? Oh, jeez. I don't want those. Here, this guy. Kind of close to this. What was I trying to get to? Forgotten already. Well, I should make this. This would be better for this guy. This guy doesn't do too bad. I'm not sure how much he's producing, but not too bad. Thank you. $10 for that. Right, we want to make brass. That's why I didn't have that. So brass, that is copper and zinc. Copper in here? I do have copper. I have zinc in here? I probably do. Here we go, zinc. Alright, now IO configuration. Push. There we go. Let's get ourselves a little chest. And we're going to put you in alloys only mode. Oh, clockwise. There you go. Yeah, push pull. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, that should be fine. Anyways, we got brass. There we go. And what's the other thing? We need brass casing. Manual item application. Okay, so we get some logs with some stuff. Wow. I've been cooking some logs. So we don't have any logs. That's not good. Well, now we do. And we're not going to turn all those into them. I'm not going to turn that many into them. Ah. That's fun. Cool. Haha, 16 brass casings. Cool. Got some money. Train casing. By reinforcing brass casing with an obsidian plate, you can create a casing strong enough to withstand the weight of a train. This is a big step towards the upgrade of the world engine. Head back to the mechanist to show them your progress. Okay, so I have not done that yet. Right, this just takes me there. Some touch might be nice. I gotta get this stuff. That's a pain. Anyhow, alright, so with that in mind, is this stuff still rocking away there? I'm gonna make lots of this brass because I'm not sure what I'll need of it exactly. But that does give me a lot of other options for playing with create here. You know what? With that in mind, I think I'm just gonna go create. Actually, jeez, and just. Huh? Neat to know that was in there. It's just tire things. At get. Yeah, there we go. See, he forgot he was in there. It's template manager. I guess I removed it, but it's building. At building. I thought he put in a basic generator. I'm not. I guess he didn't. But there's template manager. Building gadget, exchanging gadget, copy paste gadget, cut paste gadget, and destruction gadget. Okay, so I'd like to make a couple of these guys because they're really handy. Destruction gadget, easy done. Oh yeah, these guys are all easy. There you go. So I'm gonna make those off camera, and we'll put those together. They're just simple things. They're very useful tools. So yeah. And then what else are we gonna do? Oh right, and then off camera I'm gonna make a space to go build some create stuff. I will probably put it this way because I don't want it to interfere with like whatever this stuff is, because create can get just stupid big, just dumb big, and so yeah, it'll probably fan off this way. um so and I'll get that started, and then I'll come back in here and we'll work our way at it and stuff. Yeah. Uh-huh. Sounds good. And then also let's see here. What was the other thing it was talking about in the quest book? So, remnants of the past, train case, and I guess I'll prep all that stuff, and then we'll get into that. So, this will be a little shorter one, but that's okay. We had lots of fun. I'm gonna do a little bit more with the chicken things off camera too. See what I can do with that. Maybe I'll make some more blaze powder to mess around with that. So we can upgrade some stuff. All right. Thanks very much for watching. I'm SilentKain. This is StoneBlock 4. Hope you've been having a good time because I know I am. All right. We'll catch you then. Bye bye. Wee.